Let's see. Are we? Ah, just popped up for me. Hello, hi, oh hi, okay. Woo, for a second there I was like on my phone where I'm filming on or going live on said nobody was here for like 5 minutes. But oh, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hi, how are you? If I'm looking this way, it's because I'll show you my little setup here. I have my laptop so I can read the live chat. It goes way too fast on my phone. How are you guys? Hello. Oh, thank you for stopping by on a, what is it, Friday night or is it Thursday? It's Friday night. Wow, I am so behind schedule in my life and here I am. Maybe going live is not the best scheduling decision, but it is what it is. I was unable to get a video filmed, edited for today. I do have one for Monday already. It's not edited yet, but I'm working on it slowly but surely. I have been working on my sister's birthday present, this beaded bag I'm making her. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. Hi. Oh, why is my chat not? Dude, you in real time, yes. Me in real time. Nearly 2 a.m. in Nottingham, UK, can't sleep, so here I am. Oh no! Why can't you sleep? Is this a typical thing for you, or just... Bismarck is a little on edge. I feel I should warn you. He has been barking at nothing all day. Poor little senile old man. Your talent has no bounds. Thank you, that's so nice. And yes, are the colors completely random? Yes, they're completely random. I just like pick them up when I feel like it. Oh, except, let me show you. Every once in a while I put a little like freshwater pearl. And then I also have, like there's a Swarovski I added in. Those aren't random, I'm very strategically placing those, but like, where are my little spirals? I made a couple little spirals. There's one. I did another one, but it looks more like a G. I hope my sister is fine with that. There's one. You can't see that one as well. There's one. Yeah, I'm just kind of making shit up as I go. And I've mixed all my beads together. These are all my beads. And then I scoop them onto this little, it's somebody gave us like some candies. This is the lid that the candies came in at Christmas time. Yeah, I just scoop some beads, pick them up and go. And then, okay, one last thing. I guess I'm gonna walk you through what I have going on over here. This is my little lid that has all of the, focus please. I just dropped all of my freshwater pearls and Swarovskis. Yeah, I just dropped one and those were kind of expensive, so I actually need to find that. Good boy, Grace. You stopped it with your body. Way to sacrifice your body. Good boy. Okay, lay down right there. Good boy. Do you want a bone? Hang on, I'm gonna go get Bismarck a bone. Do you want a greenie? Let's see if I can. I can, hang on. Good boy, he loves that shit. Yeah, so here's what I was trying to show you. Ooh, they're so sparkly. Every time okay, yeah, they won't focus, whatever. That's what I'm working on. What do you guys have going on? It's all beads. Bismarck is seeing ghosties. He's 10, I can't believe it. Oh, and here comes Cleo. That girl, she gets in the way. She figured out how to go through the doggy door. So she just goes, yeah, okay, I'll have to show you. She just goes in and out to exercise her freedom, I guess. Oh yeah, somebody said the rooster in the background. Shall we actually go open their door? Go on a little walk. Hi, Pete. Hi, babies. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. What do you guys think? There's Chicoletta. Okay, I need to open this for them. All right. Can you guys actually get out of there? Come on, dudes. Bro, you're squishing the squash. Come on, get out. Don't look at me. Bro, chill. Okay. Whatever. Hi, Biz, you're gonna get beat up. The rooster will beat him up. Thanks for coming on a little field trip with me. I forgot I needed to open that door. And I didn't talk very much because my neighbors were sitting, both sets of neighbors were out sitting on their decks. I also missed 100% of the live chat, so I'm gonna scroll back a little bit. Oh, one of the comments, my hands could never and my kids would not be able to leave me alone long enough to do that. They don't leave me alone, actually. They do their own. Like, Rye has a big stack of rainbow bracelets he's made. So they just do it with me. I give them their own cheaper beads to do it with me, and that helps keep them out of my business because they have their own business, you know what I'm saying? And also about the hands, my hands get puffy. I think I'm getting arthritis. But I'm trying to keep good posture and good wrist posture. But my hands get puffy, and I don't know what that says about my health. I'm going out with friends tonight. How fun! What are you guys doing? I wish I was going out with friends tonight. I'm jealous. Can I come? The year of heat wave again. Me and Nancy, doggy, trying to cope with 35 degrees Celsius, and I run a dog kennels on a farm where I live, so it's just too, oh gosh, I bet. I'm not good at the Celsius, so 0 is the freezing point, right? In Celsius. Yeah, I'm not doing all that math. What is 35 Celsius to Fahrenheit? 95, yeah, I feel that. We have a heat wave here too. It's about 95 today. but in this weekend, it's gonna get up to 105, and I'm a little nervous. It's been so hot, I can't believe it, and we've had like the weirdest, it's called red flag warnings. I don't know if you guys get that where you live, but it's been so windy and dry, and like we get a lot of that, like, I don't even know what it's called, like electricity, like friction, heat, lightning. Like it's not raining, but it's just so hot and it's so windy that we'll get, and dry, that we'll get lightning, just like bursts of light, like lightning through the night. We've been having a lot of that lately. Anyway, sorry, getting off track. I'm knitting, but I want to get into beading. Oh, so I respect. I wish I could do the knitting, crochet, any of that kind of thing. I dabble in macrame, but that's about it. But I can't keep track of the counting. Like, my brain doesn't work like that. So I have so much respect for y'all, all y'all knitters, all y'all yarn people. Any advice on how to repot a tie? Monstera tie constellation. I would keep a chunky, airy potting mix. And I think that's really my biggest tip. And maybe don't mess with the roots too much. Like just jostle them a little bit. Call it good. Okay. I lost my place again. My chicks are officially teens. Can't wait for my first. That's so exciting. So you say teens, how old are they? Mine are teens, I think. They're like 8. They're like 10 weeks now, actually. That's crazy. Mine are gonna probably start laying September, October. Probably the little Chicoletta is her name, the black and white one I just showed you with the poof on her head. She probably won't start laying until next year. Those bantam chickens take forever to mature. Ow, one of the plants out there that I had to reach through and grab that chick is pokey, and now my arm is on fire. Love her. Is she a Polish? She is a mix. I got her from Meyer Hatchery, so I'm assuming she's mixed with a Polish, or what are they called, a Sultan? I think maybe, and then I don't know what else, but yeah, she's a mix called Cookies and Cream. Chickens are so cute, huh? Colorado is so gorgeous. I'm a new watcher and I just love your videos. Sometimes I use them to help me not buy more plants. Wow, happy to oblige. Thank you so much for saying that. That makes me happy. You're one of my top 3 planty girls and I watch you every day. What other channels inspire you? That is so sweet. Thank you. That's really nice. Especially, I doubt myself a lot, so thank you. I don't watch a whole lot of plant content, if I'm being honest, these days. I watch a lot of, who do I watch? Angelica Ol. I listen. Oh, you know what I watch? My most watched thing on YouTube are wife swap reruns. Like, I have watched so many wife swap episodes. You guys would not believe it. That's my #1 YouTube thing that I do. Wife swap. Not just because I've burned through majority of the United States ones. I've moved on to Australia and UK ones as well. That's my guilty pleasure. That's my #1 YouTube. Wife swap. And okay, other people I watch, Hannah Lee, Angelica Oles, Kiki Chanel, Alexa Sunshine 83, yeah, I think that's really who I watch. I watch other things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. I'm more like things that I can just listen to as I'm doing other things. Have fun during your holiday at Bali soon. Thank you. I'm so excited and also pretty nervous because my flight there isn't so bad. It's going to be 20 hours, but the flight home is 28. I have a really long layover in Korea. I don't know. I'm nervous. I get I get a lot of travel. I love going on travels and visiting places and experiencing places, but I get a lot of travel anxiety. And I'm leaving in exactly 2 weeks, so I'm definitely feeling it. I did start picking out my outfits today though, and I will be there for 10 days. I'm doing carry-on only. I never check a bag. Something about me, I never check a bag. So, have to turn to the UK ones after watching all the US episodes. The older ones crack me up. I know they kill me. Some of the stuff they say, I'm like, holy shit, that would not be allowed on TV now. Oh, they should bring that show back. It'd be crazy. Can you imagine? Are the boys going too? No, this is just a mommy and friends trip. I'm going with friends I've met on other trips. So Brittany and Marlene, we met in Costa Rica, and we went to Thailand together also. And then John, we met him in Thailand. And we're all going. And Ryan's staying home. Ryan was invited, but he has to work, so. Mama's night out. No, honestly, I deserve it to go without the kids. We've taken them on a couple trips already this year, so I think it's okay to not take them, you know? Hopefully you could see your video reaction on trying Indonesian food there. I would love to film some videos of the trip. I just say I'm gonna do stuff like that, and then I just get so caught up in the moment I forget to film anything. So then I get home and I have like 2 videos that don't paint any sort of picture. But I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna do a like pack with me maybe. Yeah, definitely gonna do a pack with me video. Pack my carry-on for 10 days in Bali video. I don't know, we'll see. I have some cute outfits picked out. Oh, and maybe it would be fun. I was thinking, anyway, it might be fun. This might be more of a like TikTok or Instagram reel thing, but what I packed versus what I wore, like what I planned in my head to wear and then what I actually wore. Because I always pack outfits thinking I'll wear this to this, this to this, this to this, and then I end up just wearing the same outfit the whole time. Especially, I am so not used to humidity, so going anywhere humid, I just like can't even, it's hard for me to even imagine how I'll feel in the humidity, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just so dry here. Hope you are healing from the loss of your father-in-law. So sorry. Thank you. Thank you. I am. The boys, yeah, it's just a weird thing. It's weird. It just feel, we're like, well, I shouldn't say we, I'm speaking for myself. I just feel like it was so abrupt. And now I keep saying we, but me, I feel like I'm in this weird floaty, like nothing is real stage, kind of. Like there's no way that was real kind of a thing. It feels like limbo a little bit. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. And then like the 4th of July is a really big holiday for his side of the family, Ryan's side of the family. So I don't know. It was just really, it's been weird. Weird is the only word I can use to describe it. But thank you. Let me over explain. I appreciate your sentiment. And yeah, now okay. Here's how you can gauge what I'm doing. If I'm looking down this way, I'm picking up a bead, okay? 1 bead. You do 1 bead at a time. If I look down this way, I'm looking at the chat. Bring the portable fan on you. Ooh, a portable fan, that's a good idea. I should definitely, I don't have one, I should snag one. And then for like clothing wise, I was thinking, I plan to be in a swimsuit majority of the time. At the beach every spare second I can. You guys, I love the ocean. I love the ocean. So I want to be in a swimsuit on the beach 90% of the time. Other 10% of the time I want to be eating. Actually, 5% I want to be eating, 5% I want to be eating on the beach. And then I'm gonna bring a lot of linen. I think linen would be good. That's all I have planned. Swimsuits and linen. How did you learn beading? Just wondering how you started the bag you're making. It's really easy. It's called peyote stitch. I'll show you an up close again. Peyote stitch. I just learned, I looked up how to peyote stitch because I was seeing a lot of cool things I wanted to make, and I was making like those flower bracelets we all used to make in school. Well, I think we all used to make them in school. And then I just kind of made my own thing. Turns out this is actually a thing, and it's called tubular peyote, I believe. I didn't look up a tutorial for it though, so I could be doing it completely wrong. It seems to be going decently okay. I have made a few mistakes. It's fine, but what I did, so I just strung as many beads onto my thread as I wanted the diameter of the bag to be. So then it's in a straight line. Then I doubled the needle and thread through all the beads again. And once I was all the way through, then I started peyote stitching with these beads. And it'll just automatically go around and around. And depending on if you do an odd or an even number of those starter beads, you'll either have to like step up to go to the next row of beads, like to do the next row, or it'll just continue on. And I can't remember off the top of my head which one is which. It's all a blur, if I'm being honest. But it does take a lot of time, like I'm not even gonna lie. Ryan the other day finally decided to give it a go, and he was like, so how do you do this? Because I've been spending so much time doing it and I do it like everywhere. He did 2 beads and he's like, based on how long it took me to do those 2 beads, like I can't believe you individually stitched each of those. Like it is kind of sick how much time goes into it, but that is the beauty of it. And I'm really excited to, I hope Morgan will love it. I don't know if she will, but I think it'll be kind of fun for her because she's the creator, she's the knitter of the family, and she's always making everybody clothes. I'm like always sending her pictures of like bags and tops and things that I would love for her to make me. She made my kids a bunch of clothes, especially when they were babies. And even like their new thing is they'll draw pictures of an outfit they want for their bears and send her a picture of it, and she'll knit the outfits for their bears. Like she's just always making stuff for everybody. So I thought this would be kind of fun. And my plan is it's going to be, you know, like big enough for a phone. I don't have my phone 7, 8 inches, probably 8 inches long. I'm going to do I'm going to do like a little like flat strap thing that will go over, and it'll have like gold beads on the end to kind of weigh it down, a little bit fringy. And then there's going to be a strap or 2 straps, I haven't decided yet. And then I'm gonna do long dangly, like 2 long things of beads with big freshwater pearls on the ends. Does that sound cute? That's my plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. And you'll catch me finishing it in a year. Her birthday is on Sunday. I got a little bit of a late start on this one. Harley, are you drinking straight whiskey? No. I mixed it with Sprite. It's peach flavored. It's 1,000,000 degrees in my house. What do you guys keep like if you have air conditioning, what do you keep your air conditioner at? We keep ours at 78. And I don't know, 78 is not that hot, but inside a house where the air just doesn't move, it just feels so hot all the time. Bring long linen pants in case you visit the temple there. Yes, my other thing, we're gonna go on a couple of hikes. I'm gonna bring, I did some ThredUp and Poshmark shopping today, and I did get some linen pants, and then I got some cargo pants to wear hiking, because I assume, maybe I'm making this up, I assume the mosquitoes are really bad. So I want to wear long pants and long shirts to go hiking, because we're doing a sunrise hike. So we'll have to leave for it like early in the morning, and I think we will be the only people out for the mosquitoes to feast on. Love linen until it's washed. Yes, I have a love-hate with linen. I hate washing it, but I just don't dry it. I just let it hang dry, and I'll like kind of tug it so that it isn't as wrinkled. But yeah, it's kind of a nightmare. I wish I could just, that way, I wish I could just throw it into something, but I love how it, like, it looks better long term, I feel like. I don't know. And it just feels good. I don't feel gross in it. I don't feel like stuffy in it, which is what I really like. Okay, let's see these temperatures. 72, 73 at night, 70, 68, 72, 60, 73. Yeah, in the summer here in Utah, we keep our heater or our air conditioner at 78, and then in the winter, I think we keep it at 66 or something. But it kind of depends too, like, I guess I'll adjust it a little bit if we're having like an exceptionally cold day, or yeah. My favorite time of year is when we can open the windows at night and get some air movement. Ugh. I wish I lived somewhere I could have the windows open year round, but really there's a like 4-week span we really can keep the windows open. But that's my favorite. Lower if I'm cleaning because I'm not doing all that. I respect that. Honestly, maybe I should just lower our air conditioner. Hey. Right, guy? What? Remember what I asked? Yeah. Okay, thank you. The boys are over there playing Minecraft. We're having a Minecraft pizza party today. Anyway, I should lower my air conditioner and maybe I would feel more motivated to clean and do laundry. But no, all I want to do is bead. And hang out with my chickens. My video on Monday is going to be a plant tour. And I'm excited to show you all of my plants. Hey, hey. Boys, I just need you to not fight, okay? That's all I ask, okay? There's no fighting at parties. They say, okay, and then they'll fight in 5 seconds. I've been playing soccer. I haven't been running, but I've been playing soccer again. I've been playing a couple times a week. Like my shoulders are so sore. I had a game last night and it's indoor on a tiny, tiny little field, 40 minutes, and my shoulders are so sore. And my back, it's crazy. It's such a full body thing. I don't know, it is just wild how in shape I used to be in my prime when I was playing in college, because we would have practice every single day. We had games once or twice a week, lifted all the time, and it was like nothing, you know, and then I could go out at night still. Go to bed at 2, 3 a.m. and then wake up the next morning for practice. It's crazy. And now I play one 40-minute game and I'm like sore everywhere. It's so sad. This is kind of random. We started watching Naruto with my kids, me and Ryan. It's like our nightly ritual before bed, and it has been so fun. And I forgot, that is some excellent TV. That is some excellent TV. We just watched the tuning exam, like the battles, the first battles. when, well, I'm not gonna say what happens. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who wants to watch it, but it's so good. And the boys love it, especially Kai. Okay, my other little trick is every once in a while I've got to like look at it from far away and see what I need to do. Like I'm realizing, well, I have a pink blob I'm starting right here. I think I need to start something here soon. Maybe I kind of want to do a little pink blob here just so it like looks even, I guess. And then maybe something here. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna do a little gold M. Should I? Yeah. Should I do that right now? No. I need to be patient. That's been a really hard thing for me, like keeping the beads dispersed. I mean, not evenly, but a little bit evenly. It's just so easy for me to overdo it. And I'm trying to refrain my overdo gene, because I do have an overdo it gene. Just need to not be too hasty about it. Oh, one thing I hate is this little section. I made a little, this blob, and it looks like a freaking grub because I gave it a brown eyeball right there. It's not really an eyeball, but it just ended up looking like an eyeball, and I hate it. That made me want to start the whole thing over. But I didn't realize I hated it until too late when I was already a few rows deep. Rookie moves. I really should follow a pattern. Oh, I need to have good posture. Anyway, yeah, plant tour. And I loved, okay, let me be so honest. I was really hating filming plant tours. And a big reason is I just had too many plants, and I felt like by the end of the video, I just was like so sick of talking about plants. But now I think I'm at the perfect amount where I really enjoy showing them off and talking about them and giving little tidbits. I've been editing it, and it is going so much, it's going so much better than it has in a long time. And I'm so thankful. Downsizing my collection was the best thing I ever did for myself. It really, really is. I know that sounds so dramatic, but it's the truth. Hello? Oh no, I think I froze. My thing is showing I froze, but I don't know if it's my laptop or if I'm really froze. I can't, nothing's popping up here either. Did I freeze? Hello, hello? I'm not moving on this screen. Ah! Oh well, if it comes back, it's meant to be. If it doesn't, it's meant to be. Oh, I'm not froze. Okay, well, my laptop is very old. I've had it since 2015, college. My last year of college before I dropped out. And it, like, I can't get on so many websites because it's just so, it's a dinosaur as far as technology goes. It's a MacBook Air, but it's a dinosaur. One. Thanks. It's so that I can see my beads. Having glasses has really changed my life. I'm, for real. I never realized how little I could actually see. And now I can see everything. And I'm like, wow, other people have pores on their face too. It's not just me. And it has been fun to get to like use to accessorize my outfits with glasses a bit more, I would say. I've always been a big sunglass wearer, but can't always wear sunglasses. And I want the vitamin D to enter my retinas. you know? But anyway, thank you, I meant to say. I get migraines a lot less now too. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's play 20 questions. Oh, somebody asked me a question. Is it just me, or you used to have big Hoya pubic calyx? Did it get purged? It did get purged. It did, and it was kind of shocking because I had two pretty big ones, and my favorite of the two was the I think it's called like Royal Hawaiian Purple, and the leaves are vibrantly purple. I got rid of both of them. That is one I could maybe possibly see myself revisiting down the line. But yeah, I got rid of them. I just think I do really like Hoya, but I got to a point where I had too many of them, and when I had too many of them, the problems, the things I don't like about them just became too much. So I just had to pick my Hoya battles, and yeah, and then when they start growing, like they grow freaking fast, and it can be hard to keep up like on repottings and finding space for them. So I really fear overdoing it, especially in the Hoya department. Golden pothos, nah. I could have 100 golden pothos in my house, and I think I could manage. Would you consider yourself a plant YouTuber or a YouTube creator? I would consider myself a YouTube creator. Hear me out. Because I didn't even start my channel on plants. My channel started with nail art, believe it or not. So I've kind of like, I don't know, like I got 10,000 subscribers from my nail art. So I think that that's like a badge saying YouTube creator. And I do see myself making plant videos long term, like as long as I want to, and you know, every so often, plant care vlogs, occasional plant tours, things like that. But I don't see myself sticking only to plants, you know? So maybe I am a plant creator and I'm just trying to will myself out of that box. I don't know. I've been trying to branch out a little bit lately though. Look at my freaking vein, my nervous vein that always gives me away. It always gives away my nerves. I don't know what to do about it. I wish it would go away. Ryan's at the World Series of Poker right now playing, and I just know I would never be cut out for that because my freaking vein would just tell everybody what was going on in my cards, you know? It's annoying. Cheers. Happy Friday. What are we making? I don't need an idea for new hobbies, but here I am. A purse, a phone bag. It'll go this way. It'll be like this long, maybe like that long. I think I'm like a third of the way there. I measured it on my phone and it looked like it was about a third of the way. I'm gonna be here my whole life, beating away. Sorry, I skipped a comment. It said, in fairness, I found you years ago and started for plants, but I have stayed for your creations. So thank you for sticking around. I know it's been rough. I know it's been a little touch and go on my channel. Last few years or last year, but really I think it's been since I became a mom. I've had a really hard time finding my space on YouTube again after that. I don't know, it's just a weird thing I've been going through, and yeah, I do feel like it's been a little touch and go. But here we are. We're keeping on. Mostly, as I skipped a video today because I just couldn't get it done. Wow, I'm really bad at my job. At least you're not a nervous sweater like I am. I am a little nervously sweating right now though. Ow. Not usually. It also is kind of hot in here and I was just walking around, went on a little field trip outside and got a little Crown Royal here. Love your thrifting and styling videos with your plants, but I'll watch anything you decide to make. Thank you. I wish I could do more of that, but I just, until we finish the basement, which I hope will be soon, I would really love to finish our basement. I just do not have space to be like thrifting and adding more things to my house, you know, unfortunately. And I love that. I love doing that and finding things and hunting, gathering at Savers. Yeah, we need to finish our basement because then I'd have a whole basement I could fill up with my treasures and tchotchkes. You know? I feel like a lot of plant channels are inadvertently also nail channels. Yeah. You know, I've noticed the same, and it does seem like there was a little bit of a pipeline. Like a lot of people from nails have come to, that I knew back in my nail days, have come to plants. So it's kind of cool. And then I feel like a lot of plants people turn into chicken people too. Like there's just this natural progression, or homesteading, not even necessarily just chickens. I can confidently say I'll never be like a homesteader, or maybe I will in my life. I don't think I'd ever make content about that because that is something I will really have to force myself to do. And my chickens do it for me. They poop out the seeds and then whatever grows, grows. And I'll water it if it starts to grow, but I'm not putting in the effort to like plan or, you know, any of that. Oh, I'm not a very good homeowner. That's for sure. I will not pick a weed out there. I'm like, the bugs will love this. And then I leave it for them. You know, actually the one thing I am homesteading, other than my chickens, is my milkweed patch. I am actively trying to grow my milkweed patch. Like you guys, if you were here at the beginning of the live, you saw my yard. We had it landscaped because my yard was originally just like that field behind us. Like it had like 7-foot tall weeds. We couldn't even walk through it. So they laid down gravel, and now I'm trying to fill in all the gravel with native plants, specifically showy milkweed, because I want the monarchs to visit me. I haven't seen a monarch in real life since I was a child, and that frightens me heavily. So I've been spreading when they pop pods, I've been spreading them all over. I want a giant milkweed patch. I want my whole yard to be a milkweed patch, if I'm being honest. The bees love it, and there are so many cool bugs that live on them. Okay, I'm getting to a point I need to make it, I think it needs to be pink, my next little patch. What is the mountain in your glass? I live in Washington and have some with Mount Rain. I think it's the Tetons. I don't know. It's like I found this thrifting actually in a set of 2, although I think one of them got broken because I've only seen this one for a while, or it's lost somewhere. Anyway, it just says on the bottom, High West X Huxbury. So I'm not sure what mountain range it is, but isn't that cool? This was one of my favorite thrift finds of all time. I hope I have the other glass somewhere. What is in the bottom of the cup? Don't judge me, that's kind of nasty. There's like some in the top of the mountain in there. Maybe I should just scrub that out a bit better. Oh well, I'm not drinking out of it, so. When in doubt, pinky out. Did you guys grow up on SpongeBob like I did? Because I did heavily, and my kids aren't so much. Like they've watched it a little bit, but me and my siblings quote, when we're together, we quote SpongeBob like every other sentence. Comes up in casual conversation constantly, the old SpongeBob. Because it is always possible to bring when in doubt, pinkies out into a conversation. I want to get ducklings so bad. I'm on the hunt in my area. Cool. I'm so jealous. I would love to get ducks one day. I don't think my yard is big enough for them, but that's really cool. My neighbor has ducks. Oh, they're so cute. Birds are so cute and so fun and so silly and weird and also kind of creepy. Like little dinosaurs. Sometimes I watch my chickens and I'm like, oh my gosh, if you were 5 feet taller, you would be so scary. Sentence enhancers. Oh, that's a good one. I wish I could make like a boat noise, like what is in that episode, or a dolphin noise. Chocolate! What'd he say? We quote that episode a lot too. Oh, that's a good one. What's my... Ow, Biz, that hurts. Your nails are long. Quiet. Ouch. Don't scratch me. Do you just need some loves? What do you need? What do you need? Do you want to go get your toy? Where's your ball? Go get your ball and I'll throw it. Where is it? Go get it. Go get it. Or are you hungry? Hang on, he's hungry. Oh, thank you for telling me. Hey. Can't let the guy eat by himself, so I'm gonna have some pizza. It's rude. Let's see, what did I miss? I had 3 monarch caterpillars so far this year. I also plant host plants. I also plant a lot of host plants for butterflies and everything in general. Yeah, I respect that. I do. I'm working on getting wildflowers, like self-seeding wildflowers placed where I want them to be. And so far, what you saw out there was all just like came up this year on its own. Last year I laid a bunch of wildflower seeds. This year they came up really well. So that's been fun. My mom will never start YouTube again. She won't come back to YouTube. I will tell her you loved seeing her houseplants though. Yeah, the grow light just randomly dropped the other day and gave me a heart attack. I jumped so high, I swear my head almost hit the ceiling. It was a jump scare. My mom grooms dogs now, and I think she enjoys that a lot more than the YouTube thing, the YouTube grind. Grooming dogs is a grind too, but just in a different way. She does still have a lot of really gorgeous houseplants though. I should go do a thing and walk around and show you all of her plants because her plants are still there and they're gorgeous. She just didn't like the social media aspect of it. Kind of want another piece of pizza. That was delicious. Do I still have my bog? No, I got rid of it. I sent my, well, some of them I sent to, if they weren't dead, I sent them to Jacob. What do you miss most when you first started YouTube? I miss how social media just was back then. Like, it's so different now. And I feel like, I mean, I don't know if this is like aging myself or what, but I feel like short form content has really ruined a lot of social media. Like, it's just so easy to hop on and post a 7-second video that people overshare. And that's coming from me, and I definitely overshare. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of things about short form content I feel like is bad and has changed the social media landscape in I mean, maybe it's a positive way. I just have never really been a short form gal. So to me it's negative, but I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys think. I do miss, like, of course, I would never go back and not have kids. I'm so happy to be a mom. I love being a mom. Those little guys are just the best and the worst, but mostly the best. But now I can't be so carefree about things, and I really, really miss being able to just, on a whim, feel like I want to talk about something or make a video about something and being able to do it. And now it's just like obstacle after obstacle trying to get a single video done, and it wasn't like that before, so I do kind of miss that. Yeah, a big disconnect for sure. And I'm definitely guilty of it too, but like affiliate marketing has gotten so out of hand. I like with the short form content, and like I'm guilty of it too. So this isn't me like trying to put myself on a pedestal or anything, but it just got so easy to push products that everybody's pushing products, just pushing products to push products. And like, I think a lot of the time it's lies just to make a quick cent, and it literally is a quick cent. I don't know, it's hard to trust anything anybody says now. I used to love social media for like reviews and finding things I needed or product recommendations, but it's like everybody is just constantly pushing a new product after a new product. It's like, I don't buy that. I will not buy that because I don't believe you, because you're using a different product than you were last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you even know when you're switching through products that fast, kind of a thing? That's something I have a really hard time with. Exactly. What?
But is it okay if we look at the dance moves?
What
We
dance?
are going to just look at them and not buy them.
Dance moves?
You know.
I don't. What are you talking about?
It's
On
like,
here?
Like when you click the third one, it shows you dance moves.
Don't buy anything, Kay.
Okay.
I think Daddy would be upset because he would have to pay his money for it. So don't buy anything, but you can look.
Okay. Guess what?
If
you see different pictures, those are ones from the movie.
Oh.
And I also found some is actually like Bluey.
Uh-huh.
And there's also one like when it does an ad before we watch it.
Oh.
Like when he goes like that,
Yeah.
also happens like that.
That's cool.
I can show you that.
Okay, you let me know. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I would like it too if I got a bunch free and you paid me to say it. Yeah. And like, I still do sponsorships. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't, and I won't, or I'm not going to going forward. I definitely still will, but I just know a lot of these people are just accepting any request, any sponsorship request they're getting in their inbox, because I'm getting a lot of the same ones, okay? And I think it's a little bit, it's like the wild, wild west out here. It's pretty lawless, it feels like. And also, people don't even disclose that it's an ad half the time, which is ridiculous. My pizza is not homemade. It's a freezer pizza. I didn't feel like making dinner tonight. Exactly. So I think it's a bit of a balancing act to accept what is true and reject what isn't. But it's hard to reject it because these people are making a lot of freaking money, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy.
You know what happens when I press A? Because I want to see the clothes.
I'm gonna go put my dip back in the fridge. Hang on. You feel better with me. Exactly. It's nice to hear your opinion. I remember when plant accounts just became popular and how wholesome the community was. So new and exciting. Agreed. And like it's been fun to see the community expand, and there are so many planty creators now. It's really cool to see, but also at the same time, it just feels a lot less intimate. I don't know, like all of the creators don't know each other the same way. Like I'm bunching myself in with the original planty community creators. From my perspective, it was me, Nick, and was her name Nicole Juju Succulents? I think those were the big three when PlantTube kind of started. And I don't know. It just makes me sad. And now I don't know a lot of them. And like, I don't know. But it also, maybe it's just me feeling left out because I feel like a lot of people don't know me anymore. And I'm a little bitter. Let me cry real quick. Go away, vein. I'm just gonna sit like this so that my vein doesn't get, my face also turns bright red when I feel a little embarrassed, so. I do really recommend the Helix mattress. Genuinely. My video on Monday is sponsored by Helix, but both of the boys, we bought them kids mattresses. I got my dad a Helix mattress. My best friend got one as well. Like I really truly do recommend them 100%. We also I haven't been sleeping on it for very long, but we did just get new pillows through Helix also, and Ryan really loves it. I haven't slept on it long enough to know if I really love it or not, but yeah, I do really like Helix. I really do like even another sponsor I love, Ritual. I take Ritual vitamins every day. I buy them with my own money. I'm on a subscription. Me and Ryan both take them. I also buy their melatonin. Mud water. Okay, I have Mud water. They stopped sponsoring me, but I loved working with them because this is a product I really truly believe in. I still buy it. I am on a monthly subscription. I drink this every single day. I add it into a shake, a smoothie, I guess, a banana peanut butter smoothie. Yeah, and I did just open up a new jar, so you know, like I really am on a subscription that I pay for. What else? Oh, Blue Land. I love Blue Land so much. I always hope that they'll roll in with a sponsorship offer, but that's one that on Black Friday I stock up, and these are all things I buy on my own outside of sponsorships. And like same with Helix. I have I've had my mattress for almost 6 years now, like a little over 5 years now, I guess. And it's not to the point I need a new mattress yet, but when it gets to the point I need a new mattress, of course I'm gonna reach out to them and be like, hey, will you give me a new mattress? But if they won't, it is something I would buy myself, you know? trying to think of what other. Merit. Oh, Merit. That was a really exciting sponsorship for me because I feel like it really aligns with where I stand in the world of like beauty and makeup. Minimal, easy, healthy. Like it seems pretty healthy. It feels really good on my skin when I put it on. I don't know. There are a lot of them that I do really like. AG1 I liked a lot. I felt really good when I was drinking AG1 every day. That's not one I've bought myself since the sponsorship. Well, but I do still have some packets, some like travel packs they gave me that like I'll whip out every once in a while, but I do really like that. I do, and I use their D3 drops actually every day. So, you know, there are a lot of sponsors I really love. And yeah, I don't know why Mudwater dropped me. Made me really sad though. I guess I think my links weren't working very well. They stopped working so good, people weren't clicking them. I think it's hard with the sponsorship thing, and that's maybe why I'm a little bit bitter about like short form and how willy-nilly people accept sponsorships, or, and by sponsorship I mean coin, because then it makes it hard to trust anybody that's doing a sponsorship, you know. And I don't think sponsorships are bad. I don't. I just think you've got to like accept them with discretion. I don't know. Yeah, Merit is so good. That's something I would buy outside of like the sponsorship as well. Like I definitely will replace some of the products when I'm out of them. I love the lip pencils especially, and the concealer stick. What's it called? I forget what it's called now. Oh, and the Flush Balm I use all the time. The bronzer. Yeah, I love it all. I really do. I know you're active. Do you drink protein? If so, what brand? I do. You want me to show you?
Yeah. I'll just take it with
Orgain. This is my favorite one. It's the superfood one, and it's like creamy chocolate fudge. You mix it yourself. Let me tell you how I take this. So a serving of this is 2 scoops. How I mentioned I drink mud water in a smoothie every day is actually when I do my protein. So I'll add ice, milk, 1 to 2 scoops of this. I don't always do the 2 scoops, a banana and peanut butter, and the mud water, blend it up. That's my breakfast. And it is so satiating. It's so delicious. It's kind of nasty. I mean, it's not nasty, but it's also not delicious on its own. But I've also, I've historically, I don't do this all the time. I've added this into my lattes or even like oatmeal. Easy peasy. I don't get it at Costco. I get it on Amazon because it's cheaper, but I think you can get it at Costco. The Dracaena looks majestic. Well, let me show you. Let me give you a better view of her. Isn't she? Oh, yes. My pride and joy right there. It really has come a long way. Like every once in a while I'll go look back at photos of it. I got it in, was it, I can't remember if it was end of 2024 or it would have had to have been end of 2024. It was December 2024. It looks so different than when I brought it home. It's crazy. Yeah, and then the other supplement I take every day, which take at your own discretion, do your research on it, is creatine. I take 2 other things. I'll show you.
Oh crap, right now. Get ready. Ready for what?
Creatine monohydrate. I have been taking this since January, February of this year, and I have noticed it has made a huge difference for me. But I know there's a lot of information out there that states that this can cause, I can't remember if it's kidney or liver issues, but I believe, do not take my word for this, like do your own research, of course. If you drink enough water while you're taking this, the odds of having issues are a lot less likely. Okay, that's just what I have gleaned from my research, and I feel safe taking this because I drink a gallon of water every single day. Every single day. But yeah, creatine monohydrate, and I just add, the scoop is really small. The only thing that kind of sucks about this one is it doesn't, I just take it with 6 ounces of water. It doesn't really, this is the scoop size. It doesn't really mix. You have to like keep shaking it as you drink it because it settles at the bottom. But it's like flavorless. You could probably put it in a smoothie if you wanted to. I don't know, pop it in. I could put this for sure in my morning latte. And then the only other, I take the Ritual 18 plus women's multivitamin every single day, 2 of those. And then I take 2 of this same brand, the magnesium glycinate tablets. And a serving size of that is 3. I only take 2 because it gives me like stomach issues if I take more than 2. What does the creatine do? Yeah, if you're like dehydrated or not drinking enough fluids throughout the day, do not get started on, like, definitely fix your hydration issues before introducing creatine for sure. You want to be well hydrated and stay well hydrated. But it's really good for like muscle recovery, muscle growth. A lot of like strength people use it for muscle recovery. I use it because I have weak ankles and I get really inflamed, and it helps your muscles store water. Is that right? Am I making that up? Now I'm like doubting myself. What are the benefits of creatine? I've noticed my hair isn't falling out as much as it was before. Okay, increased strength, faster recovery, and better cognitive function during periods of stress or sleep deprivation. And I believe that 100%. I have seen those benefits myself. I will say I do think it gave me like headaches maybe when I first started taking it, like that first month, and I didn't really see any benefits, but definitely mid to end of month 2 of taking it consistently, I noticed crazy benefits. Should I pop, is it bad of me if I pop a little link if anybody wants to try this? Is that bad? Here we are talking about like how people take sponsorships and want to make a quick buck, but like I really use it. If you want to try it, I have a link I could get a little kickback from. No pressure, no pressure. Same with the magnesium. The magnesium I take is the same brand. And the magnesium, you guys, I don't know, I'm sure it's cognitive function as well, but my anxiety and my sleep have improved so much since I started taking magnesium. That one is like night and day as far as my anxiety goes. Okay, let me find a link. You guys are so nice. We were just talking about sponsorships, so then here I am like shilling my product. No, I really truly I've used it for a while now. Okay, let me go find a link. I mean, if any of you use either of these, I would appreciate some backup here, or like let me know even if you had a bad experience. Like I definitely want to hear that too. Of course, I want to have a more whole picture of the situation at hand, but my experience has been really, really good. So let's see, how do I do this? Let me find a link. Media list. All idea list. There we go. Where are you? What are you doing? Why is it not going? Oh, I'll put it, let's see, where should I put it? I'll put it in my run category, even though it's not really running. Hang on, I'm finding a link. Stay tuned. Where are you? What's it called? Creatine monohydrate. Ah, yes, it's this one. I'll put the smaller, how many grams? I think this is the smaller one than what I buy, but I definitely wouldn't buy like the full big thing before trying it. I started with the smaller container before I moved on to this bigger one. Why is it not letting me? Why is it not letting me? It's because my laptop is a dinosaur. Okay, it might not even give me a kickback, but I'm putting it in life regardless because this is something that if you have interest in is worth it. This is the creatine. I'll type it. There it is. This is being weird. Why is it not working? Ah! Whatever. Okay, here is the... Load. Load.
My stuff.
Now where's the thingy for this? This is the protein powder.
Oh, I got your tour Kaiser.
Protein powder and magnesium glycinate. There are different kinds of magnesium, and from what I've read, glycinate is a lot easier on the stomach and more easily absorbed by the body. So whatever brand. I've also used the Solaray brand, but just because I've gotten it free when I've done races. Like for some reason they always are at like packet pickups. And I always grab a free bottle when I can. I like that brand too, but it's like double the price. Okay. And then here is the magnesium. Is there we go. No pressure. I don't even know if it's gonna give me a kickback because my laptop's a dinosaur. So, but anyway, there it is. I definitely think it's worth giving a go. So, I loved your dress and your sister's wedding and the cake and desserts. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was great. I can't believe I did that. Wow, that was wild. I gotta be honest, that was a wild couple weeks there, but I did it. I did it, and I can't believe I did it. I just made, I don't know if any of you were with me on Instagram, but I just made my sister and her husband like gender reveal cake because they're having a baby. So that was fun. It turned out really, really cute. What? It sent you the protein powder. Go to site. Let's see if it. Oh my gosh! It did for me too. It's cause my laptop is so old. I'm serious. It doesn't work. Okay, let me get the magnesium. Come on, baby. It's not working. Okay. I need a new computer, but I don't want to pay for it. I don't got no money for that. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'll give you the one with the cheaper. This one is 0.06 cents a count. The other one is 11. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see. Didn't even go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my laptop's lagging. I hate it. I just do not want to cough up the money for a new one. Especially because I have a nice computer downstairs. I do have an Amazon store link, but I'm having a hard time pulling it up. That's what, after this, I'll definitely figure that out. I can do it. I for sure can do it on my phone. If you get pregnant again, would you like a girl or do you want to be a boy mom? I would love to experience a girl. And as far as if I'm done having kids, I don't know. That's like a big question on my mind. That's something I feel very strongly about lately, that I need to figure out what I want to do, because I'm not getting any younger. And I just know, like, I can feel in my body, like, I have aches. I have aches and pains, even though I lead a fairly healthy lifestyle, active lifestyle. Like, there are just aches and pains that I think are due to aging, and there's no way around that. And I just imagine pregnancy now would probably be harder than it was when I was 25, even if just slightly. Well, the fact that I have 2 kids to take care of would make it harder in itself, but I don't know. I really would like to have another kid. I just don't know if I am like ready to have another kid, you know? And if I'm not ready to have another kid, it's not something I don't see myself putting off for like years, you know? I just think I need to make a decision kind of now. If it makes you feel any better, I'm 37 and now that makes me feel a lot better. If these were sponsored, they would be displeased with you because my links were wrong or what? Your last one is 10 years apart from my other. So if you don't mind my asking, and feel free not to answer, how old were you when you had your youngest? Right, and I don't know if I ever would feel ready. Ryan and I always said we didn't want kids, but also like it got to a point where we weren't like actively taking measures to not have kids. And it happened, and I feel like I do kind of want it to be like a universal timing kind of thing. Like, I think the universe knows. The universe will deliver to me when I am ready. Yeah, I guess I don't want to force it either way, but I also do feel like it comes to a point where I need to make a decision for myself. Another thing that's really hard though, as much as I do want to have another kid, a big hesitation for me is I have just found, like, I feel like I have a real face-to-face community again in soccer. I play soccer with a really great, like, awesome group of women, and I love them so much. That's not something I can do pregnant playing soccer. And I don't know if I want to give that up. I don't know if I want to give it up, even just temporarily, because I enjoy it so much and it's so good for me mentally. I don't know.
Oh, it's almost ready. You know, mine's almost. Oh, hey.
Yes, and I know. I know that the boys would love having a baby, and like Kai would be so helpful. Maybe it's a first versus second born thing, but Rye is a little menace. Love the guy, he's a menace, okay? And I do worry about like having a little tiny baby with him around, because he's a thrower and a screamer and a poor impulse control little guy. I don't know. I'm your age and pregnant. You guys, okay, you all are making me feel so much better. Where I live, people have all their babies in their early 20s and then they're done. So I just think maybe it's a community, a culture thing. In Utah, you have your kids, like my mom had me when she was 19. Like you have your kids super, super young. So I guess I'm not used to that. I don't know, but you're making me feel a lot better. Now I'm feeling confident. I know I could do it. I just would have to give up soccer, and like maybe that's selfish. I just do not know if I'm ready to give that up. I just feel like I'm finally in my zone again. I have refound my footwork and my soccer fitness. I can play to my full potential now after so long of not being able to. I don't know. I just am feeling so good about it lately. Yeah, and we have talked about the adoption thing. I don't know if I actually do know adoption isn't something I would want to do right now because it is just like an entirely new experience. I don't feel like I could, like as far as pregnancy and delivery and postpartum, I like somewhat, obviously it can range. I somewhat know what to expect with that, but with adoption, I've never gone through that. My sister-in-law adopted 2 of her 3 kids. So like I know like secondhand through her, but I don't really know like what that would look like, feel like. I don't feel like I'm in a place that I could like really take that in stride right now. I can confidently say that. Down the line, for sure, we definitely want to adopt. I feel confident in saying that that's not a like right now thing. But I would love to adopt. Roller derby. Don't they like hit you with their elbows and stuff? I just played on a co-ed team with a girl who was pregnant, and I don't really even know her. I can't remember how far along she was when we were playing, but it was co-ed. A dude kicked the ball, it hit her right square in the stomach, and like she still kept coming to play. I'm like, is your baby okay? It was stressful. I don't know, that scares me. And people where I play take it too serious, if I'm being honest. And I don't know if I would personally want to risk it. I don't know. I don't know. Truly, I don't know anything. Not one single thing. I was nowhere near ready in my 20s. I'm so happy about my choices. That's really good. That's important. And yeah, like I don't want to rush it for sure, but I also don't want to put it off so long that it's like harder than it needs to be, you know? My youngest was born when I was 37. It was definitely my hardest pregnancy and took the longest to recover. Yes, and the recovery, like pregnancy is hard, but the recovery I feel is way like significantly harder. And I kind of fear it. Those first few weeks post-birth on the 20th. Never mind.
Don't just say give it to me. I don't have a bone. Help me. Gotcha. Do you think we should take cover?
I wouldn't do it if I had to work full time. Yeah, and I'm very lucky I don't have to work full time. Honestly, I don't even have to do YouTube anymore. Ryan gave me the green light to quit YouTube at my leisure. I'm obviously not going to. I enjoy it a lot. So like if I needed to, I could just be a mom if it came down to that, but I don't. I need to have more
I just saw one.
going on or I get kind of bored, I think. Like it needs to be more well-rounded in here for me. Oh, it's a car. Hey baby, you feel better? You feel better. Can you see him? But you stay because you love us. I do. I do. I would miss it so much. And I love, even from a selfish perspective, well, I don't even know like what is what, whatever. What am I even saying? I'm over explaining like I always do. I love looking back at my videos and looking at me 8 years ago, like, oh, look at her. She's so little and cute. She doesn't even know anything. Like, it's fun. And I can see, like, I can actually go back and watch me grow and change and learn. You know, it's weird and kind of creepy, but also really cool. And I'm really happy to have a lot of that here, saved here. It's me when I started YouTube versus me now are just vastly, wildly different people. And I like me now a lot more. I feel a lot happier as me now, a lot more confident as me now. But I love that I can look back at her, you know? I played in a 30+ adult soccer league when my daughter was about 12. I had her when I was 30. If you played D1 soccer, then you can do it. I did. Yeah. Yeah. I know I could. Oh, it just sucks losing fitness, you know? Like, even I haven't run in a month because I really hurt, other than soccer, because I hurt my ankle. I only started playing soccer again 3 weeks ago.
I just saw the end of it.
But I went on a run and I was so out of breath in like only 2 miles before I could run like 15 easily. It's just sick how long it takes to build fitness versus how little it takes to lose it. Hey, what's going on? Rai. Kaiser. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
This one has a heart.
You guys. Are you tuning me out?
No.
Yes. They're freaking tuning me out.
Higher.
Also, I may be underestimating your age. You two peeps are demanding and you owe us nothing, although we do very much heart your stuff. That is so kind. Thank you. How old do you think I am? It won't hurt my feelings. I get a range, quite the range. Oh, so okay. Some of them I'm like, you're just being mean. If they don't make eye contact, it means they didn't hear you. Yeah, their eye contact is on Minecraft. They love the Minecraft. Yeah, I'm 32. Oh, not to change the subject, I recently got a totem. Any good advice? I'm nervous. Pretty. My mom has a really gorgeous one and it gets like a lot of indirect light, pretty much all day, indirect light. And it does so well. It doesn't get any direct light. It's gorgeous. And then I think no, I'm not gonna give any advice I'm not totally sure of. The light thing is the only thing I know for certain. The mountains look gorgeous right now. Would you guys like to see?
Like a lot. Survival. Because look at me, big baby. I mean, if I hold my army for a kite. Hey guys, that's not your going. Those are mine. Now we can see doggies.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the mountains.
Look at that.
Nobody's responded yet, but I'm gonna show you. Let's go look at these mountains. They're gorgeous. And the cute little chickens. Yeah, see? Look. There's Cleo. Hi, Cleo. My wisteria. Oh, and look at, these are the flowers I was talking about, just popped up. Yeah, it's very weedy, but the bugs love them, so I just can't get myself to get rid of them. And then over here behind this, and this, and behind the post are my milkweeds. And there's Emily. That's Emily, Liesel, Sally. I don't see any of the rest. Oh, Kitty, Ruth. Where's Babe? And the babies. Oh, the babies are in the milkweed. Anyway, yeah, back to the mountains. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and the horses. Wow. And the porta potties. Yeah, so let me put you back. There she is. Okay, yeah, so the chickens do poop in the yard, but we just will spray it off the concrete every so often. And we have shoes outside that door, that sliding glass door we just went through, that stay in the backyard. They don't come in the house, so they just have to wear their shoes back there. Same with me.
Like big boys, big boy.
My namesake chicken. Yes, do it for the butterflies. Yeah, I will never spray weeds, okay? I will never spray them. I just leave them. And like not even just the butterflies. The bees, the beetles, the mosquitoes even. Damn those mosquitoes, but it's just, I go out there and sit by my milkweed patch every single day, every single morning and watch the bugs. It makes me so happy to see like how many different bugs take refuge on my milkweed patch. And even Ryan, I've been trying to, because he's very a like Green Lawn Brigade brainwashed kind of guy, like spray all the weeds, you know, spray all the bugs, have perfectly green grass, no weeds kind of a guy. But as I've taken him out there with me to look at all the cool bugs on those milkweed plants, like I think he is starting to realize it is bigger than us having green lawn, you know? So yeah, I could talk about the whole green lawn backyard weed thing for so long. I feel very passionately about it. And also like the fact that something I've been talking to him a lot about, or like trying to drill into his, I mean, he has a big brain, but as far as that kind of thing goes, like the ecosystem goes, a small brain. Actually, that's not true. He got his, anyway, is like soil health and how important weeds are for overall soil health, and how areas where like lots of weeds pop up are popping up because they are what can survive on whatever nutrients or even what little nutrients are available to them. So like we have a lot of morning glory out here, and the morning glory is popping up. I mean, morning glory can be invasive too, but in our rocks it's popping up because it's the only thing that can really survive. And as it grows and then dies, it repairs the soil. And I've been trying to like give him that info, and I think he's really coming around. I do. So still working on it. Like I don't want to eat my words, but I think that we're starting to see a little progress there. What's the value of your house? So it's kind of crazy. We moved here at like we couldn't have planned it any better. It just so happened we moved here, and now houses down the street, like houses with the exact layout of ours, is selling for double what we bought ours for. It's crazy, and they've all sold. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, we do mosquitoes. We have so many mosquitoes here, but the pasture that the horses live in is alfalfa, and the farmer back there floods the field. He does his irrigation every week, and when they do the irrigation, the bugs get so bad, like so bad. The mosquitoes. And the mosquitoes where we live, like it's a thing in northern Utah about how bad the mosquitoes are where I live. Yeah, so we do get a lot of, especially when they flood the field, the mosquitoes get bad, but we get a ton of the really big dragonflies flying around, and that's pretty fun when they decide. There's one out there right now. My phone would never be able to pick it up, but yeah, we do get the big dragonflies, and I love that. I do love that part of it. It's gorgeous. They're so majestic. I have bought from Prairie Moon Nursery, actually. That's where I got my seeds for my the milkweed and some of those wildflower seeds I put out there. How are the babies fitting in with your older chicks? They're doing okay. Babe has been bullying them, but I think she's the only one that has really been bullying them. So they do still stay very separate, like the babies stay separate from the big mamas. But I think that's been working for them for a while, and honestly, I do foresee some hierarchy changes as these ones get bigger. They're just still too small to really like find their place, you know? So until they can find their real place, they're just at the bottom of the hierarchy. I would get ducks. I'm really afraid of geese because I was chased, and it didn't attack me, but it was gonna brutally attack me if it caught me in my youth, and now I am scarred from geese. But I would love to get ducks one day. You know, maybe I would do the goose thing if I had more land again, but I don't want to have so many birds. I do want to give them the space to free roam. I feel bad, even though they have a big space, like I would feel bad just having them cooped up all the time. Just for like enrichment purposes. So I want to have a lot more land at the end of the day before I get any more birds. Although with that being said, I might get quail soon in the next couple of years, but they don't need as much space. I don't know. I want a whole farm really bad, actually. I need a lot more land, but yeah, ducks for sure. Yeah, I was beading. What the heck? Biz, quit licking my feet, bro. That's kind of caca. What? You need to go outside? He gets scared to go outside because the rooster will beat him up. Rabbits are very easy in low space. I would love to have rabbits. I thought rabbits needed a lot of space. I watch a couple of channels of Erie Wildling projects. It's interesting. Ooh, what are the channels? I might need to turn on the light soon. It's getting a little dark. Well, it doesn't look that dark on my phone, on my screen. But right here, me trying to pick up some beads. See where I need to stick the little needle? Okay, we're gonna do this one together. Look, got my bead.
I need some sand to make it.
Ah, maybe not because I can't see. Go through the bead. Go through the bead. There we go.
Whoa.
Pull it through.
So I just whoa.
Lock it in place. And then go through again. Okay, I'm gonna do this next one better so you can really see it. Real nice. Like, okay, focus. Oh yeah, that's the money shot. Right there. That's the money shot. Okay. I got the bead. It goes back up. Okay, maybe that's not the money shot. Oh yeah, right there. Through the bead.
This is we can mind when it's dark.
Lock it in place.
And then what's our home?
Pop it back through.
Let's get us torches. I can make
Ta-da!
Oh. How do you want to, how you put the graphic
Peyote
down?
stitch.
Put the graphic table down. You could go on bed.
Is that a bead bandana? It's gonna be a little like phone bag. Like just a small little bag for your phone, a little wallet, and like a lip gloss for my sister for her birthday. But I am going to make Ryan a tie, a bead like this, but a tie to wear to work. He said he'd wear it if I made it for him. We'll see. We'll see. It'll take a lot of time to make, so if he doesn't wear it, that might be cause for divorce. I am making it up as I go. I'm just kind of trying to see where it feels like there's some weird empty space. And being like, oh, that needs a pink patch. Oh, that needs a little sea glass spiral. Oh, I was gonna do a little M. I'll do that on the next pass through.
You can have this and this and this. Okay, that's enough. And this. Oh, thank you. And this. Stop. I need that much because this.
I also really want to make, okay, I love the peyote stitch, the 1x1 stitch. Like there is something beautiful and like cool in itself. Just the fact that I've made this bead by bead, like this entire thing I've stitched with my hands and my puffy swollen fingers. But there is something, it's actually right here. I got a little cheapy one. I really want to get a nice one because this one's kind of hard to use, but my needles all came out. Look how big these needles are for this thing. 9 inches long. I want to bead loom some larger, like, I really want to make a shirt out of beads.
You make your own more bigger.
Tapestry maybe, I don't know. I got all sorts of ideas, you guys. I'm so glad I decided to take up the beading thing. So glad. And I kind of don't even know what started it. If I'm being honest, maybe it was my friend did a like Mother's Day. I mean, I was making the bracelets before then, so that's not true. I don't know what got me started into the whole beading thing, but I really loved it. Got sick of the bracelets, but I'm liking making these bigger projects. They're more satisfying to me somehow. You don't have to go through the same bead twice every time, but it'll make it more secure. And the string I'm using for this is this. It's actually fishing line, 8-pound fire line. So it should be pretty strong, but I just like to go through like every few beads, I'll double through. Just for some extra, I don't know, just extra. Bead, not beach. hello, any house RV renovating content on the way? Unfortunately, no. We have, just with Ryan's dad, like I haven't wanted to. The thing with the RV is I need a lot of Ryan's help. And not only did his dad pass away this month, just a few weeks ago, I guess now, he also has a new job. So it just is a very, like, I think he's doing okay, but I don't want to put more on his plate than he can handle, you know? So I don't know how far we're going to get on the art, or if we're going to make any more progress on my truck this summer. Unfortunately. When will you do your next chicken vlog? Should I do it soon? What would you like to see as far as chicken vlog goes? I love I'm hanging out there every single day. I could definitely film a video, but what would you like me to cover or show, or I don't know. Wait, so Ryan isn't a principal anymore? He is a principal, but now he's a real principal. So the last 2 years he's been an intern. So he's still been on his like teacher contract. Like he was getting paid as a teacher, and technically as an intern he did not have to be doing everything like a lot of interns don't do a whole lot of principal work, but he did. So like I guess, I don't know, anyway, he got picked up as a real principal now. So he moved schools. He's with a whole new team, and like that's, I don't know about you guys, that would be really stressful to me, to like get you to just be getting used to my principal job and things, and what's the word, responsibilities, to then be moved to a new school with a new team and have to like kind of relearn their processes a little bit. I don't know. And then that in conjunction with his dad, I don't know, it just feels like a lot right now. I wish I could do more or knew more, and I think that I would try to do more of it myself if I had my own tools, but I'm also not trying to like use Ryan's tools that he's invested in so heavily over the years wrong and like ruin them. I would feel really bad if that happened. So yeah, I don't know. Oh no, I accidentally put 2 beads. I do that sometimes. I get a little hasty and I put 2 beads on one string, and then I have to go back and undo it. Okay, you guys, where are we at? What we thinking? Is there anything we want to talk about? Or I was gonna ask questions and then I totally forgot what I was gonna ask. So sorry, it'll come back to me. Creative journaling, wow, respect. I watch a lot of journaling, like reels, shorts. I love journaling, bullet journaling content. My sister did it for a really long time. She has really beautiful handwriting now, calligraphy, I guess. Oh, that's a really cool hobby.
It's not even breaking.
This is a marketplace find. Ow, and I don't know a whole lot about it. It is over 10 years old, but the gal I bought it from, oh, there's a hummingbird.
Huh?
There's a hummingbird on my flowers.
Oh yeah, well we have some spiky ones.
That's so cute. On the cosmos. Wow, it's so tiny. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. See, that's why I love weeds. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's no way my phone would pick it up. I wish I could show you. That's so cool. They love it.
Hey, Mom.
They love it.
Hey,
What?
Mom.
What?
I found a blue flower. Well, it's really spiky, but I got it out. So tomorrow morning I'll get it. I'll put it back in.
Okay, hey buddy. Let's leave the flowers out there for the bugs and the birds. Did you know that that's what they eat and rely on to survive? Yeah, so let's leave them out there for them, okay? But that's really thoughtful of you. Thank you for thinking of me.
Oh, maybe we should get like this little robot hand and it could work with the birds and it will give flowers to each one.
A robot hand to give flowers to each bird.
Yes.
I love that idea. I forgot what I was saying.
Hey, Rainer, I got something for you.
I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Are you?
I got thinking about robot hands handing out flowers to all the birds. As we do as mothers. My wisteria is doing okay. It gets a little bigger each year, but I think it struggles through the winter because I have it in a container above ground. So it does definitely freeze pretty solid in there. So I don't know. I did plant a clematis next to it to hopefully let that take over the whole thing. Hopefully that will do better. I don't know. I am just seeing what sticks, I guess. I don't know how it's doing. If you could travel anywhere in the US, anywhere in the US, where and why? Ooh, a beach. I love the beach. I don't know what beach.
Should we check on Daddy, see if he wins?
He hasn't won yet. He said he would let me know. Where would I like to go? Everywhere? Oh, I really want to go to Boston, or you know where I would choose to travel in the United States all the time, every time? New York City. I love New York City. I love New York City. And I know that seems maybe out of character because I don't know. I'm like a Utah, little kind of small town Utah girl. But I love New York City and I almost moved there. Because I love it so much. Ugh, I do. I miss it. That's where I would go. Oh, I really want to go to Glacier. Oh, I really want to go to Alaska, actually. Really badly. Ryan went with my family a while ago. It was just a boys thing. Girls weren't invited, but he hiked a glacier. And I am so jealous. Should I turn on the light? Is it getting a little dark to any of you? Oh look, let me show you this cute little thing. A cute little motif I added. I'm adding like random, like those spirals. I'm gonna add a little gold M. I just added a little blue, cutesy blue flower there. Just little things like that, like a little I Spy, I don't know, Where's Waldo kind of thing on the bag. I want it to feel like a beach. Like I was definitely going for beach vibe, like seashells, like little hidden gems, seashells, cool rocks kind of a thing. So I'm hiding little, like, yeah, the pearls, the Swarovskis, a little flower, you know, those things. I'm hiding them as little beach finds, you know, treasures. Where are you all from? Are any of you from Utah? I have been to a lot of, I've been to like 35 to 40 states. I'm very lucky. Through my college soccer years, I got to travel to a lot of different states and spend time in a lot of different states. which was a huge, definitely a huge benefit I do not take for granted in my soccer years. There's one state that I have been to, I've been back to like 5 or 6 times, and every time I go, I'm like, wow, I don't like it here. Can you guess what state it is? Can you? Please get down. Get down. Oh, you dog. I think I need to turn on the light. Okay, someone is from the state I'm talking about in the comments section. Let's see what of these I've been to. I've never been to New Hampshire. Let's see, I've been to New Hampshire. Can you guess what state I don't like? It's Florida. Every time I go to Florida, I'm like, why does anybody live here? There's not a, oh yeah, I'm not a big Florida fan at all. I've been to North Carolina, been to Ohio. I have not been to Wisconsin. Been to Washington. Oh, you were stationed at Hill. I live near Hill. That's cool. We're basically neighbors.
Stop hitting me.
So, okay, you say you know it was you being from Miami and no one likes it there. Do you like it there? Like what are your favorite and least favorite things about living there? Be honest, be brutal.
Okay, now get down.
I need to hear what someone from Florida's opinion on Florida is.
Okay, if you kill me, I would like that. Kill me and then don't take my stuff. Okay?
A huge reason I don't like Florida is because I was so scared to get into any water or go near any water. I am terrified of gators, but especially crocodiles.
And you can't come back in. Right, Jordan? We have to play something.
Ooh, yeah, if you like Arizona, I bet you'll love Utah. I have family in Arizona.
Oh,
So we've been to Arizona quite a bit, and there's a lot of sports tournaments there for soccer and for baseball, which was my brother's sport.
I'm killing you. Oh, please go with me.
So someone else who grew up in Florida, what do you like? Like, what do you like about it?
Like, not right
Is that rude of me to say? Probably. Sorry. Ah. Yeah, it did seem like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But hey, here's the thing. You and Kai are both playing, so you need to like work it out together. It's not just a you decision.
It's a me and him.
Yeah, you both need to make that decision, right? Can't, right.
Okay.
What did I just say?
And I don't agree now.
You know what? Because you're not listening. Because remember, I just said that it needs to be a both of you decision, not just a you decision. So you and Kaiser need to work it out before you do anything. Yeah.
So, I can't find what would be for it.
But Kai doesn't want to change it, so you need to talk it out with Kai.
I
Are we done with our Minecraft party?
No, I'm trying to find a wiggle where we're looking for it.
Oh, Kai, is that what you want to play too? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then you guys, okay. They know what they're doing.
Just one more. I think Garner must have hidden it.
Why is a Florida man always in the news? It's true. Always. And it's always the weirdest headline you've ever seen. They do love to garden. They have planted many a seed out there. They do love to dig out there. So that's good. But they can't go outside when the chickens are out because, oh, look how cute. They're tucking in for the night. The rooster will attack them. I'm the only one he won't attack. I think he can sense my good aura. My kind aura. Look. That's Sally and Emily getting ready for bed.
Here it is.
Whoa, why am I so shaky? Aw, they're so cute. Look at them. Aw, did you see him just hug? Okay, and look at that little cutie. Hi, baby. Cleo. Come here. Cleo. Come here. What you doing? What you doing? I'm so annoying. She's just trying to have a good time. I'm pestering her. Yeah, I've always wanted to have a horse too. So it's been really cool to have these behind me. Okay, you guys, I might be almost done. Okay, I just saw a question. Can I ask if you still have a difficult relationship with one of your sisters, currently navigating something similar and struggling with my youngest sister? I'm the oldest. We have very similar situations then, or like at least age, or like, because I'm the oldest, the sister I have the problem with is the youngest, and yes, we don't have a relationship. I am not interested in having a relationship with her. So we will continue not having a relationship. And I'm so sorry you're going through that same thing because it's so hard. And especially if you have, like for me, I still have a relationship with the rest of my family, but it does feel like that relationship has changed quite a bit because I don't go to as many events, occasions as I used to, because if my youngest sister is going, I'm not going. And I don't know, it's something people, when they hear that, like want to judge me about it, but they also don't know the full situation, the scope of the situation, the true situation. And the other thing is, it's hard I don't know how it is for your case. In my case, what happened, what drove a wedge between us is something that I can't really like tell everyone, because it would change the way people would treat her too. I don't know. So it's just been hard. It's been hard. I'm sorry you're going through it. Oh, and she has a son. Yeah, my sister had a baby, and I don't have a relationship with any of them, and it has been really, really hard. Because before, the whole situation was before the baby, and I wanted her to have a baby so bad before this all happened, and then it just was like the worst timing ever. I wish I could tell you guys the tea of it all. I wish I could, but it's a little much, I think, for the setting. It's a little trauma dump. Was the sister that you're no contact with? Yes. She was at my other sister's wedding. And that was the first time we have seen each other since in 2 years. So it was a little awkward. That's so hard that you have a nephew in this situation also. Like, I really feel for you. I really, really feel for you. You fold to keep the peace. You are kinder than I am, because I will cut anybody out. I really will. And maybe that's a bad thing. That's probably a bad trait of mine. But if I don't feel good being around you, or I don't feel respected, or yeah, really just good at the end of the day, like, why am I wasting my time with you? You know, and like, that's hard because it's my sister, but I don't believe blood is thicker than water. What's the saying people say? I don't believe that. If you treat me shitty, I will look back fondly on our memories, but like, have no more memories of us going forward, you know? No contact is hard and makes you second guess yourself all the time, at least for my situation. I went no contact with my parents in December. I start therapy Monday. Congrats. I hope that will help navigate or feel more at peace with your situation. Yeah, it is so hard. And then, like, people are so judgy about it. I don't know. I have no contact with my dad. And when he goes to my siblings' events, like weddings, I feel like I have to say hi when he comes up to me. Yeah, that's so awkward. And like, if you have expressed how you want it to be, like, that's disrespectful for the person you've cut ties with to continue making advances. And yeah, like, I saw somebody ask if we like say hi in passing or whatever, and really the only time we've seen each other and been in the same room was she came to my house before Morgan's wedding and helped me with the cake, which was really nice, but like, it was really uncomfortable because we both know what happened. We both know our situation. Yeah, it was really weird. I'm glad she helped me with the cake though. That was really good. From the little you have said, it's more like you don't feel safe, and that is absolutely valid. And yes, I do not feel safe. For sure. For sure. Drama BS needs to be cut. Don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things. Yes. I like it. Yeah, it seems like a lot of us are in similar situations, cutting ties with family members, and I am so sorry for any of you that have gone through that too, because it is such a hard thing to navigate. Such a hard thing to navigate, especially if it's not, well, like, I've never cut out a whole family before, but like, it kind of feels like cutting off a whole family sometimes, because like, in my case, she's always involved. Her husband's family lives in South Korea. So they're not here. She goes to all of our family things, so I just never see my extended family because I'm not going. I'm not going to be around them. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Life is something. Life's something. I don't know what. I don't know what word to say other than something.
Wait, what just happened to you?
Hello. Thank you so much for making it to a live. Hello.
I don't feel anything.
How are we all feeling time-wise? Wow, we've been on here for a long time, my friends. We're doing good. I've skipped family vacation the past few years because of my sister, but my niece from my middle sister has started noticing when I'm absent, so I'm forcing myself to go this year. Super anxious. You've got this. Hang in there. Hang in there. You've got this. That's all I can say. And yeah, I do in my situation. Obviously, I don't know your full situation. In my situation, I worry because my boys are to the age they start asking about Auntie Ellie and their cousin Juno, and I never go to anything with them. They do sometimes, but they definitely like are starting to have questions, and I don't know when is like appropriate or if it's appropriate to have a conversation with them about it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. And I wish there was a handbook on how to navigate this. Yeah, a handbook would be real nice right about now. On the other side of it is a group being cut off. They got to do their own drama, doors open whenever they're through it. That's very respectable of you. Definitely. And that's how I feel about her too. That's how I feel about my sister too. Like, without oversharing, once her situation changes, my door is open. And I would be willing, I wouldn't even be like, I told you so. You know, I wouldn't. I would just be like, I know. Okay, I know. So yeah, doors open on my end too, but only with stipulations. It's not just a free open door policy, unfortunately, around here. Oh my gosh, do you remember what that golden pothos was called that you picked up? 5? How much were they on clearance? Was it called Golden Sunrise? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I mean, Ryan are definitely on the same page with this one. Like, no questions asked. And I really appreciate Ryan. The second I told him what happened, we were on the same page, and we've been on the same page. So I'm very grateful that we both feel the same about the situation, and that he like believed me in the situation, because very few people believed me in the situation, and that sucked and still sucks. $10? Hell yeah. If you're on Instagram, I would love to see a picture of them. I do, since the thing with my sister, so somebody asked about my relationship with my mom. Since the thing with my sister, our relationship is not the same and it will never be the same. Unfortunately, we don't, like I was there yesterday. They are really, really, really good grandparents to my kids. I just didn't feel supported or respected through the whole situation. So yeah, my relationship with my parents is a lot different, and I do, I don't know. It just will never be the same with them. I'm just trying to think. I'm reading some comments that I really want to answer, and I don't know how to answer them without like I guess I'm already oversharing. If I could explain the whole situation, I feel like it would make more sense, but I just don't feel like I can. The hype thing on here is very helpful. But you can only do it on channels under 300,000 subscribers. And as of now, I'm at 298,000. So it's like after 2,000 more subscribers, hopefully in a couple months or a few months, hypes won't be a thing on my channel anymore. But yeah, for right now, it really helps push out videos. So if you like a video, hyping it is a really pretty simple way, or a little way to support a creator's video that you enjoy. Yeah, and luckily with Ryan, he is very supportive, and his family is also very supportive, and we have like a very close relationship with his family, so it's not like we don't have any family after my situation with mine. So that is really good. I'm very thankful for that. We do a lot with his family. No, it's okay. I like, it's hard. Don't apologize. It's kind of a complicated thing because in my head, we're friends, but then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know who's all here. I don't know there's 110 people here, and I'm only seeing a few people pop up in the chat. I don't know who's all here and who's all listening and who's all, I don't know, video recording and gonna go tell my mom what I'm saying, But I like to talk about it and I want to share about it. I just don't want to overshare or trauma dump at the same time. So I'm sorry if I'm being weird about it. I feel weird about it. I just wish I'm a very open, I think I am. And it's something I pride myself on, a very open, honest person. And usually I'll say how it is and how I feel about things. But there's just a lot at stake here. And once I say something about it, there's no taking it back. And maybe my grandpa is here, or my other grandpa said that his sister watches my videos. I don't want to start some extended family thing with my sister over, you know what I'm saying? So that's where my hesitancy comes from. But I really am willing to share. I just don't know. I just don't think on a live video or even in a video on my channel is where I would ever feel comfortable doing that. Face to face, if you want to ask me about it, I'll tell you, but it'll be a trauma dump. Let me warn you. My disconnect with my family happened after the last of the adults above me. All the elders have passed, and now half of us don't talk anymore, and I don't understand why. Oh, I take it personally. I am so sorry. That's so hard. Like, you mean like cousins or like siblings or all of the above? That's so hard. Patreon video. Should I trauma should I trauma dump and put a paywall? I'm kind of tempted. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, Bessie, I'm okay. I know. You're so sweet. You listen to me, huh? You know. You know. You're such a good boy. Okay, get down. Okay, get down, please. You're scratching me. Thank you. Good boy. Come lay down. Lay down. Lay down, okay? Oh, look. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Good boy. Good boy. He got his ball. He got his ball. Go get it. Okay, I lost my place. Anyway. I remember a video you and your sisters did for your parents' anniversary. You served them dinner. That was so cute and so funny. Yes, that is a memory I think back fondly to. Ellie thrived in that setting with our bald caps and mustaches. I don't know how many of you maybe saw that, but yeah. Yeah, that was really fun and so weird. It's so parasocial of me, but I would pay for the tea. Thanks. I think my teeth look whiter on video than they do in real life. But I also drink my coffee and my dark sodas with a straw to help protect them. But something I hate about my teeth is, look, they like are jaggedy because I bite on my straws. It's a bad habit of mine. I think it's anxiety. And also I didn't get braces. I never had braces. So my like teeth down here are kind of messed up. I'm a little self-conscious of that. So thank you. They're not as white as they look under this piss poor lighting, if I'm being honest. I love the taste of everyone else's tea. I do too. Oh. Share with a close friend offline. I have shared with the people I feel I can share with. But I just like talking. I don't like talking about it, but maybe this is like twisted of me. I do like to see other people's perspective of the situation to gauge if I'm in the right or the wrong, you know? And the people I'm close to, like only a handful of people know about it, but they're the people I'm the closest to. And of course they're on my side because they're the people I'm the closest to, you know? So I would be interested to hear like from an unbiased third party here, thoughts on the situation. I really would. That's why I really want to share it. But yeah, anyway. Do y'all get monarchs in Utah? We are supposed to, and I know when I was growing up, we definitely did. We had them in my backyard all the time, but I haven't seen one since I was a kid. So I don't know if we still get them. I know that the monarchs, like migration patterns or paths have changed due to global warming or something like that, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, something I read. So maybe this is my answer. I don't know if we really have monarchs here. planty question. I want to create a succulent arrangement and have it as a centerpiece on a table that's 3 to 4 feet away from a window. Any ideas how to keep them happy, or will they just, depends what direction window. That'll make a difference. Oh man, could I trauma dump? I seek that validation too. I'm glad it's, are we really unbiased though? Well, you say I love you too much, but then maybe I tell you this and you're like, are you serious? I don't know, because I do actually a little bit fear that, because there have been people, i.e. my parents, mostly my mom, that I told it to, and the reaction, the response to it was not what I expected at all. It was complete opposite of what I expected. So I do kind of worry that it's something that like changes people's perspective of me just based on how it changed like my parents so fast, you know? Did you know 3 billion birds have disappeared since 1970? I can imagine, I believe that. Like where I live in Farmville, and they cut down all these freaking fields of trees and wild weeds and plants and replaced them with grass and rock. And like my neighbors aren't, some of my neighbors have plants and like have put in gardens and stuff, but a lot of them freaking spray. Hardly anybody has planted trees. We put a couple of trees in our front yard. I'm gonna put another one in the backyard, but I believe it. Like just judging by my own street, there's nowhere for birds to freaking live. And that is kind of another thing I kind of pride myself on, like not to toot my own horn, but I'm feeding a lot of the bird population with my chicken feed. So I feel good about that, okay? I feel good about that. There are a lot of little birdies around here by my house, thanks to my chicken feed that I throw out in the grass every day for the critters. Okay, you sent a picture of the pothos. I can't look right now because I'm on my live on my phone, but I'm definitely gonna go check my DMs after this. South window, I think it would be just fine, 3 to 4 feet from a south window. Does kind of depend on the varieties. Of course, some of them need more light than others, but as long as you keep light requiring plants together and maybe rotate it every so often so it stays growing evenly, like distributed in the pot, it should be just fine. That's gonna be so fun and so cute. I feel as if you're so understanding of others, but also put boundaries for a reason. Honestly, I'd love to hear it out, but no doubt that you had good intentions. Drama equals loud circular spinning, inner critical thought needs to be fed to keep spinning. Listen to the silent moment between words, expand that silence. The birds get so thirsty in the summer, yeah. Also, people not fixing their cats or letting their cats live outside is another issue. I mean, yeah, actually, that's the same. That's basically what you just said. We just planted like 7 trees in the last 2 years. Awesome. I need to plant more trees. Oh, we actually planted 7 also, but 4 of them died. So we actually have 3 trees. We have a pine tree and 2, I forget what the other ones were. I'm gonna put a mimosa tree in the backyard. And but I think it's hard because the soil here is different because I live in marshland. I need to figure out like the pH of the soil where I live, the acidity of it, so I know what trees would do well. Because yeah, those little pine trees have been struggling. What was the top inspo for you to do planty content on YouTube? The top inspo, I remember the night I decided to do planty content. It was in my last house. If you remember, I had a white couch. I was sitting on that white couch, couldn't sleep, had to go to work at Dillard's the next morning. and I found myself scrolling on Pinterest. Well, the only house, the first house I ever bought with my own money, down payment and everything, and I really wanted to decorate it. So anyway, I was scrolling on Pinterest and I started coming across like houseplants. Specifically, the one that caught my attention was Monstera deliciosa, of course, and then I was infatuated with Marimo moss balls. I thought they were the cutest things. Just, they're so cute and weird little plants. And I sat there and scrolled literally until like 2 a.m. just looking at houseplants. And I didn't know the names of anything back then. I didn't know nothing back then. But I felt so excited. I felt so excited to wake up, to go to bed, wake up, and then keep looking at plants. And I think that just the excitement. Oh, and then I started scrolling. So I didn't know any of the names of the plants. I started scrolling on YouTube to try to figure out like how to keep plants. Like, what do I need to know to be able to have plants in my house successfully? There wasn't a whole lot of information. There really weren't. There were like, it was mostly like, I don't want to say this poorly. It was mostly people in the older demographic who, I don't want to say anything like rudely, because I don't mean it rudely. It just was not the information was not being portrayed in a way that I found like entertaining, or that I felt like I could listen to or like really retain the information. And I think that is when I was like, oh, I should do this. I should share the information I'm learning. I should figure out the stuff and relay it to other people. So then when they are looking up houseplants, they could maybe find my videos like how I'm finding these other people's videos. And yeah, I just started doing it. It's crazy. Yeah, I forgot what the question was. Was that the house that you thought had a ghost? Yes, and I didn't think it had a ghost. I know it had a ghost because so many things happened, and it wasn't even just when it was only me. Things happened to Morgan, and not only did things happen to me and Morgan, something happened one night when Morgan's friend was sleeping over. So 3 of us have experienced things there. I've experienced a lot of things there. Morgan experienced a lot of things there, both when I was home and when I wasn't home. There was this one time, my throat's dry. There was this one time I was at work at Dillard's and I had a Ring camera. Morgan lived at my house at the time, and she would watch Axel and Bismarck for me while I was at work. Well, I saw her, I got a notification on my phone around like we closed the doors at like 8:50, and then we'd have to close up, and then I'd end up getting home around 9:30. Anyway, it's like 8:50, 9 o'clock-ish, and I get a notification on my phone that there's motion by my Ring camera. So I click it to see what's going on. It's Morgan booking it out of the house into her car. I'm like, what the hell? So then she texts me and she's like, hey, I'm not staying at your house tonight. I'm gonna go stay at Mom's and Dad's. And it's because she lived down in the basement and somebody was knocking, like, ooh, I have chills. You would, I don't know if you remember that house, but you would like come in through the side door of the house. The main door was like on the side of the house. And when you walked in, there was a door right here, which went to the basement stairs down to where Morgan lived. And then it was like the kitchen. Somebody was knocking, not on this door, on this door, the basement door. And she said that she really quietly walked up the stairs and like listened, but the door was like shaking. It was coming from that door. And I didn't get another motion notification by the front door, so we know it was that door. And yeah, that was the first thing that ever happened to her. And then she was scared to be there by herself after that. And I had some things like that happen too. So yeah, it definitely was haunted. Still to this day, I wholeheartedly believe it was haunted. Ryan doesn't believe me because nothing ever happened to him, but he also wasn't home a whole lot. So he worked a lot and he was in school a lot. So yeah, anyway, it was haunted. But yes, that's my over explanation of that. Yes, it was that house. It was so scary. So many scary things happened. And you know, I think Ryan doesn't believe me because the very first thing that happened to me sounds so fake, but okay, so like this is my bedroom. This is the door to the hallway, which goes down to the kitchen, or you can go this way and go to a bathroom. And down that hallway, there's a mirror in the bathroom that like you directly face when you come out of my room and turn to go to the bathroom. The very first thing that happened to me in that house was I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And mind you, Ryan was away at like Army something. He would have to leave for 1 month out of a year. So I would just be home alone for a month. It was during that time that this happened and before Morgan was living with me. Anyway, I turned to go to the bathroom and the mirror at the end of the hallway lit up blue. It was like hues of blue, and there was a female face looking back at me in the mirror. And as I got closer, I was like, that's weird. Why is it glowing like that? I kind of thought that it was maybe just like my reflection or something, but as I got closer, obviously I wear glasses now, but back then I didn't. I could see that it wasn't me in the mirror. It was somebody else, and her face was just lit up in like, it sounds so stupid, in hues of blue. And I screamed, but it was one of those things like when you try to scream, but you can't. It was so scary. It was so scary, and it was real. It happened. But that's the first thing that happened to me, and I chose to tell Ryan that immediately. I should have waited for something more believable to happen before I started telling him all these stories. But after I told him that, because it sounds so stupid, and unless you were there to like see how real it was and how sure I was of the situation. Anyway, I get it. I just should have told him something else to start. I never found out any history on the house. I could probably still look into it. Huh, I should do that. I should do that. That would be fun. Especially now that I don't live there. I do think I was a little scared to look into it while I lived there, because I think maybe like ghosts are kind of one of those things that if you pay attention to them a little bit or like give them the energy, your energy, then it like helps them keep coming back, kind of a thing, you know? But yeah, like I did talk about it in videos and stuff, some of my experiences back then in that house, in my YouTube channel, as they happened. So weird. More believable, girl. What else happened? Well, one of them, the one I'm thinking of, well, this happened two times. My sister's friend Catherine was sleeping over, how I said, one of the times, and I was in my room, and it was an older house. I can't even remember how old it was. It might not have even been that old, but the doors didn't hang exactly like square, so to close my bedroom door, you had to like really slam it, like pull it really hard to shut it. And I know I talked about this one in a video because I remember like showing myself slamming the door, or like pulling the door shut to show how much force had to be put on it to close it all the way and also to open it all the way. Well, anyway, one time, again, this happened twice. Once when I was there by myself, once when Catherine and Morgan were there with me. But I was laying in bed both times. One of the times Catherine was in the kitchen, Morgan was downstairs, I was laying in my bed, my door just flew open and hit banged against the wall. And Catherine was in the kitchen, I was in my bed. And Catherine was like, "Are you okay?" Like, cause it was a big slam. And then I kind of thought it was Catherine busting into my room as like a joke, but there was nobody. There was nobody. And that happened twice. One time I was by myself, and that time was definitely scarier because there wasn't somebody in the kitchen, somebody else in the house for me to be like, "Oh, it's you." I kind of thought it was an intruder or something, and it was just a ghost. What was another thing that happened? I know there were more things. What else? This isn't a ghost thing. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but as we were moving out, like luckily we were moved, but we hadn't sold the house yet. Somebody freaking broke into that house and stole a bunch of the stuff we had left behind. And we like got there and the back door and one of the windows was open. And that really freaked me out so bad. I mean, we weren't living there, but that was really scary. Like I felt so, even though that wasn't really our house anymore, and I'm sure they knew it was empty, or like about to be empty, I still felt so freaking like, what's the word? I can't think of the word. I'm sorry, I should stop talking about all this. Yeah, I moved recently. I was kind of thinking about that and my sleep paralysis demon, which I haven't had an experience or felt the presence of in a really long time, thank God. But I start to feel really scared of the mirrors, so I've moved them out of my bedroom and I closed the bathroom door so there's not a mirror facing me at night anymore. Violated, that's the word. Oh my gosh, stop. I had a dream about aliens too, but mine was when I was pregnant, and I dreamed that they came into that house where I was laying in my bed in the exact pajamas I was wearing, and they started putting like shots into my spine while I was pregnant. And it felt so real, but I think it was a dream. But his head did come out a little bit alien shaped, so I don't know. I'm just kidding. I mean, it did though. Oh, I love talking about this kind of thing. Like, it scares me, but not at this house. I feel very like I don't feel any entities in this house anymore, fortunately. I hate old pictures. Eyes look like they look, yes, agreed. I'm trying to think of some other things that happened. I know other things happened, and I know they'll pop into my head randomly. Oh gosh, mirrors all along your bedroom wall. Are you gonna leave them or are you gonna take them down? Stop it. Don't say that, because I've had dreams about like large praying mantis people, like humanoids. Well, not even humanoid, because they were praying mantises, but they could speak to me, and I've had dreams about them. I don't know, you guys. Oh, they're on your closet. Good luck. Oh man. I've heard boots running. Ew, I just got chills running up my stairs and I was the only one home. I hate that. Okay, you guys. I'm scared. Oh man. Good times. No, I totally believe in ghosts and I totally believe aliens are here. I really do. Like with every fiber of my being, actually. I let my cats out and I opened the front door to call for them because it was night and someone was on the road and I had the biggest, that's so scary. Like just right now. That's so funny. I'm sweating. Did you guys find your Lego game?
Oh, it was already in there. Reiner.
Ooh, and then like having a dog, why does he just stare at an empty corner sometimes? Like he'll just sit there and stare at it for so long. And there's like not a window, there's nothing to be looking at. Or is there? Like stop doing that. After I had my sleep paralysis demon, who I saw at the bottom of the stairs initially. Bismarck and Axel used to sit at the top of the stairs and just stare down the stairs. And that confirmed it all to me. They're not here though, anymore. Like I said. Yeah, cats are, but also there's something about my cat that makes me feel really safe. Like I feel so much safer now that she's here, like energetically, because I know she can pick up on frequencies. Maybe I sound like a kook to you right now, but I really, really feel like cats can pick up on frequencies or vibrations that the rest of us can't, or even like dogs can't. And like, if she's not perking up, even if I feel like a little scared, then I still feel safe, because like she would know before I know, you know? You know? And I just feel like they protect energy. I do. There's something so powerful about cats. And like, I love Bismarck too, but he's not protecting my energy. I know that that's not his thing. That's not a dog's lease on life, but I do believe that is a big purpose for a cat. Another plant cue. When you have millipedes in your indoor soil, does that freak you out? And do you repot with new mix? I had a ton in a new Syndapsis that I got from Etsy. I don't. It does kind of freak me out initially, but millipedes are a kind of bug that don't freak me out personally. If they freak you out, then I would definitely repot in fresh soil. Yeah. Just to like not have to stress about it. Also, I'm very, like, I love bugs, so the idea of bugs that aren't like mealy bugs or thrip around me doesn't really bother me. But if it bothers you, I would definitely repot into fresh substrate and maybe like rinse the roots really well. Spray the roots really well with something like maybe neem oil or Captain Jack's. Oh, what are you sewing? I'm peyote stitching a beaded bag. Let's get it to focus. It's not gonna focus. There we go. For my sister. Those are each individual little beads that I am making into a little bag. Dude, I don't have a millipede phobia, but I do have a centipede phobia because my room growing up was in the basement, and in the middle of the night, I woke up to a freaking centipede falling on my face and crawling around on me. A centipede, the red ones with a million legs. So I'm afraid of centipedes. And I did watch Tokyo Ghoul. And if you've watched Tokyo Ghoul, I think you'll know exactly the part that scarred me. As somebody, ow, I just poked myself with my needle. As somebody with a phobia of centipedes. That honestly scarred me a little bit. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about millipedes, if I'm being honest, but I do know they don't bite. So that's what I care about more than anything. You know exactly what, yeah, that whole like section, but especially that one scene is like burned in my brain. That was not a pretty picture, although I did love, I don't need to get into this right now. I did love that show at first, but they dropped the ball on that second half, I gotta say. It got so hard to follow. And I feel like I'm pretty good at following like characters and storylines and stuff, but that one for some reason I just could not, I had a really hard time keeping up. Anyway, name all. I don't know about you, but my sleep paralysis demon felt like I was actually paralyzed and like someone was holding me down right before I would wake up. That was I didn't feel like somebody was holding me down, but I knew I was asleep, but I could like see my surroundings and the surroundings were all the same. I was holding my baby. He was nursing Kai. I was sitting in this seat right here facing the stairs and I wanted to scream, I wanted to get up, but I just like couldn't. And I knew it was because my body was asleep and I needed to like wake up my body, but I couldn't. That was so scary. Name all the animes you've seen and your top 3 favorites. My all-time favorite is we love Attack on Titan. We watch that like once a year. So I love Attack on Titan. All the animes I've seen, not very many. I've seen Hunter x Hunter. I like to okay, here's something about me. I only like watching new shows if I'm in the headspace for a new show. Like maybe that's weird or kind of random, or overthinky, but I have to be like mentally prepared to be able to take in and like follow a new show. Otherwise it overstimulates me and I can't enjoy it. So I much prefer to like rewatch shows. So I've rewatched a lot of these 2, 3, maybe even 4 on a few of them times. Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Tokyo Ghoul, Erased, Naruto, Shippuden, Attack on Titan, Haikyuu, Black Butler, oh gosh, Fruits Basket. Is that all of them? There might be a couple other small ones that I can't think of right now. Oh, did I say Demon Slayer? I don't know, I can't remember. My favorites are Jujutsu Kaisen, and I read the mangas of that one. I also read the mangas of Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is it up there for me? No, I do really enjoy Chainsaw Man. Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen, because I love the art. The animations are gorgeous. In season 1, when gosh, what are the guys' names? When Yuji and Nobara are fighting the 2 brothers, Chozo's 2 brothers. That episode was when I fell in love with Jujutsu Kaisen, because the artwork is fabulous. It's gorgeous. So it's not even so much the storyline. Anyway, okay. Jujutsu Kaisen, artwork, really. Hunter x Hunter. I've watched Hunter x Hunter like 4 times. And Demon Slayer. Death Note. I've watched Death Note too. Ooh, it's too hard to pick only 3. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh my gosh. I sobbed like a baby for half an hour after I watched that last episode of Brotherhood. Wow, life just didn't feel the same after that. That's up there. That's top 3. Jujutsu Kaisen, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Demon Slayer. Those are my 3. But like it changes depending on what the favorite artwork, favorite storyline, favorite characters, favorite like different mood. You know, like it changes. But no, I haven't seen Frieren, is that how you say it? Or Apothecary Diaries. I really want to watch Apothecary Diaries, but I'm just at a point right now where I don't want to start any new animes that aren't finished yet. And that's the case with a lot of the animes I'm wanting to watch. Ryan's cousin is really into anime, and he told me I need to watch Re something? Gosh, what is it? Damn, I'll have to... ReZero, maybe? Oh, I was telling about this and then I think the boys interrupted me. So this is Dracaena marginata. I've had it since December 2024. The gal I bought it from said it was over 10 years old, but didn't know exactly how old it was because she got it from a bank that she worked at. Didn't know how long it had been living at the bank, but it outgrew or they decided to get rid of it or something. She took it home, kept it for a few years, and then I bought it from her after I think like 4 or 5 years. So like it's old. It's pretty old. Like definitely 10 plus, 12 plus years old. I mean, it was 10 plus years old when I got it, so now it's 12 plus years old, which is crazy. And I love the fact that it grew up in a bank. So I hope that it is attracting money vibes into my life. I miss The Walking Dead so much. I don't watch any TV, but I never miss that show on Sunday nights. Me and Ryan were really into that show, but the season we stopped watching was the one when, what's the guy's name with the bat? We watched the first season, he was in it, and then after that we were done. We did get so off track. That was like hours ago that I was trying to tell you about that one, huh? After Glenn. Yep. Yep. It did. Yeah. Do you guys watch anime? Have any interest in it? I'm not a big like live action show watcher, especially for like the nerdy ones. Nerdy, and I mean that lightheartedly because I have my nerdy things too, but like Marvel, like superhero stuff and like superhero stuff specifically actually, I find really cheesy when it's live action, but if it was a cartoon, I think I would like it so much more. So I've never been a big, like, always been a big cartoon watcher, and I always will be. I haven't watched My Hero Academia, although it's on my list. My nephew really likes it, so I will definitely watch it soon. Maybe once Demon Slayer ends. I don't want to talk about it. If I'm watching too many shows, I have a hard time keeping track of characters. And then especially when they're not finished and you have to wait like a year or two for new seasons, I lose track of the characters and storylines. So I just want to finish a couple before I move on to anything new, you know? And I'm putting off finishing Haikyuu. I have like 10 episodes left, but I am so attached to that show. I love the characters. I love the way it makes me feel. It reminds me of when I played team sport. Like so many of the, I should do, here's my new YouTube channel idea. Anime book reports, but it's just me giving synopsis, breakdown of the animes. That's what I want to do full time. I haven't watched Jersey Shore. I should watch it because that was really popular and like going on when I was in high school, but we didn't have cable, so I couldn't watch it. I need to watch that. I could watch that. That's something I could get behind. I'm not huge into reality shows. Like I don't watch Love Island or Perfect Match or any of that kind of drama kind of TV shows. But I do like a good reality TV show. I don't watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I tried to. I turned on the first episode and I cannot believe they give those people platforms and money and fame and fortune. And I also okay, maybe this is like a little controversial, but as somebody who grew up Mormon and grew up in Utah, I do feel like the media lately really does a lot to benefit off of the like playing into the weirdness of Mormonism, you know, like to get views and stuff. And I don't love that because yes, there are Mormons that are freaks and go like above and beyond, or in that case, so above, so below, I don't know, so below what it's meant to be. Like not all Mormons are like that. And then I think like TV, like maybe I'm reading way too much into it, but I just feel like it gives society this weird skewed perception of what Mormonism is. And it just makes me feel icky. And like I've said my piece on Mormonism and how it's affected me, and I don't agree with it, but there are also a lot of people I care about that are very devoutly Mormon, and it makes me feel sad that like the media tries to capitalize off of that. And also like at the root of it all, Mormons, I'm even saying Mormons, but they don't want to be called Mormons. They want to be called Latter-day Saints. And like, I think it's a respect thing. I should be better about it. I don't know. I just think that it doesn't like paint a good picture. And maybe that's too much into it. No judgment if anybody likes it. No judgment at all. Like it just, me personally, I have very close experience with Mormonism, and people like the people in that show. It felt weird to me to watch it. So anyway, why do I have a blue crown after my name? I don't know. Maybe if I hover, it'll tell me. What is that? Why do you have a blue crown? Top fans. Okay. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. You collect, how do you get in the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points. They've made this a game by sending live chat messages or send super chats and super stickers. So I just think it's who's most active in the chat, maybe? Want me to, yeah, I think. Yeah, so funny story. One time I ran into Aspen and Parker at a mall here. And I, at the time, had been watching her YouTube for a really long time. But I think that they maybe had been, this was a long, like over 5 years ago, long time ago. And at the time even, I was like, oh, they were probably just fighting, and that might be why she was so rude to me. But she was so rude to me. So yeah, I stopped watching her. And I'm not on TikTok. I've heard a little bit about what's going on because my sister's into all of the TikTok stuff. So she tells me, she keeps me young, keeps me up to date. But after my run-in, I just couldn't continue watching, paying attention to her. Just rubbed me wrong. But then also on the flip side, I'm like, what if I was ever rude to somebody because I was having a bad day and then they just like wrote me off? But I can't help it. Go me, go you, fever dream. This does kind of feel like a fever dream. We've covered a lot of topics. I think it might be getting late. I think I might need to get my kids ready for bed. It is 10 o'clock. And yes, but we're having a Minecraft party. I just got a freaking knot in my thread. I hate when this happens. This is the worst part of the whole thing. Ugh. Yeah, I post on TikTok every once in a while, but I'm not a TikTok scroller. Never have been, never will be. I much prefer long form. Well, oh no, where'd my needle go? Oh, it's right there. Thought I dropped it on the floor and was gonna step on it. Okay. I do, my fish tank is doing really well. I did play Twilight Princess.
Thank you.
I love Twilight Princess. My favorite, of course. What was the other one I played, actually? Wind Waker.
My chicken.
Okay, why can't I get this knot out? You're making pancakes for dinner? I love breakfast for dinner. We ate freezer pizza. And vegetables, and mixed vegetables.
Oh, you're
Okay.
ready to pick the game.
Harlingen is a little town in the middle of nowhere, Texas. Wow, I didn't know that, but it autocorrects to that on my phone too. Or garlic. What's the status of the plant cabinet you took apart? It's still sitting in my basement. I took it apart and then my father-in-law died. So I don't know if, I just haven't had it in me to like start a new thing. Right now it's 10. I played Animal Crossing for a really long time, but then my kids deleted my game and I had to start over. And when I first started my island, I did it like on lives and I would play with people, and like the people from YouTube or Instagram, and like people always brought me gifts and stuff, so I had a lot of really cool stuff and I could like get my island started really fast, and I had like money and fortune and fame and all of that in the game. But then when I tried to restart it after having all of that and like building my island out and all that, I couldn't start over from scratch. It wasn't fun anymore. I liked when everything was just handed to me. Mine was apple. Gosh, I can't get this undone. Well, you guys, I'm knotted, and that means that I'm stuck. Dang it, and it's like a really bad one. I can't even slide the knot. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe I can get it out. This is so frustrating. This happens way too often to me. Doing this. Yeah, I have to cut it. That sucks. I've wasted a lot of thread doing this, getting it knotted. And this thread is not cheap. I mean, it's not that expensive either, but every time I do that, I'm like, oh, that was like a dime. Hey boys, pause and go brush your teeth.
Mine are.
Hey, Kai, just focus on yourself.
Okay.
Thank you. I know that really bothers you. Yeah, I let them stay up. Like, it's summer and they've been so like go the last few weeks. They've played outside a lot. Kai's had soccer practice. Like, they've been really active and played really well. I promise it's not like an all the time thing. This is just our Minecraft pizza party night. It's Friday night, you know? So yeah, and like every once in a while I like to stay up and stare at a screen. So I'm gonna let them stay up and stare at a screen sometimes too. Nah, growing up, I spent a lot of time in front of a little tiny TV playing Ocarina of Time was my favorite game. I spent a lot of time on that damn water temple. Where is my mind? Wait, that's not the one. Maybe I don't know what song you're referring to. He is such a sweet boy. Yes, I'm so excited for when it gets released on the Switch. I'm definitely gonna get one. I'm definitely gonna go for it. That was a very smart move on their part, playing into our childhood nostalgia that way. And I know it's gonna be so fun to play it with my kids. Also maybe no fun at all because on, why can't I think, not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, I was almost finished. I was just getting my last few shrines and then I was gonna go defeat Ganon. Kai deleted my game. And yes, that's happened a lot. So I hope that doesn't happen anymore, but I was livid. I had spent so much time finding all the shrines, you guys. I had like 4 or 5 left. Actually, maybe I had like 10 left. I think I'm exaggerating. Yeah. Yes, I'll definitely post the finished bag when it's done. Sorry, I'm like even holding it off screen. I should go to bed. You guys should go to bed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, go subscribe to my Patreon. Seven a.m.? So you just woke up? Oh, 6 a.m. When's the tea party? You know what? One day, don't. You guys. Listen. My little singer. Oh no, yeah, I have to go to bed. The little bugs we have a doggy door, and when I keep this light on, the bugs come in through the doggy door, the like gaps in the doggy door. I gotta go to bed. But this was so fun. I hope it's been fun for you as well, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me. $10 tier for Harley's tea party. Yes, except unfortunately, this is my only tea I have. I have no other tea in my life. This is a big one. But it's the only tea. My one tea. Okay, I really, really need to pack up. Are you guys brushing your teeth?
Oh, we already finished.
I don't think that was 2 minutes. Let's pause.
Again?
Yeah, because it has to be for 2 minutes. And you know that.
Well, I'm gonna stop and then
Okay, both of you pause and go do it again. And make sure you get all your teeth.
I'm gonna put the button.
Do I need to pause it for you?
Why didn't you put it for 4 minutes?
No, that was not 2 minutes. That was like maybe a minute, if that. And it's really hard to get all of your teeth properly. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hang up and go help them brush their teeth. Thank you.
Why did you do it for 2 minutes when
You-
didn't solve it?
You too, Kai Guy. Okay, that's my cue. Yeah. Patreon to help pay for a new laptop. I need that, you guys. Maybe it doesn't look bad, but it is hot. It's scalding right now. It's loud. It won't stay. I have to use it while it's plugged in or it'll die. I've had it plugged in this whole time. It just came off when I lifted it up, but it's bad. Okay, you guys, this was really fun for me. Thank you for joining me. I hope it was a good time for you too. Something to listen to and chat about. I don't know. We had quite the variety of conversations today and a field trip. I would call this a successful live. So I will be here beating my little heart out. And I hope you do something or go to, okay, I'm over explaining.